Good morning. So we were discussing atomic spectra, and now we have to discuss second type of atomic spectra, that is known as absorption spectrum. So what is absorption spectrum? When continuous electromagnetic radiation is passed through a gas or solution of some salt or some salt solutions when continuous electromagnetic radiation is passed through a gas or some salt solution, okay, and the transmitted radiation is observed okay, when continuous electromagnetic radiation is passed through a gas or some salt solutions and the transmitted radiation is observed, then the spectrum obtained is dark lines. Getting this? What is absorption spectrum? Absorption means here, okay, the electromagnetic radiation, okay, or the color from the say we are using the light, okay, white light. So color of the white light will be absorbed here, okay. So what happens when continuous electromagnetic radiation is passed through a gas or some salt solution and the transmitted radiation is observed, then the spectrum obtained is dark lines, okay. Means what? Say it is white light, it is white light and it is coming from a source, and say your salt solution is kept in this vessel, it is salt solution, okay, and this white light is allowed to pass through this salt solution, and again after this a prism is kept, then when the spectrum obtained by this salt solution, okay, was observed, it was dark in color. It was dark in color like this. These are dark lines. Okay. Getting me? Now come to the definition. Once again, you will understand it in more depth. Okay. When continuous electromagnetic, here white light is a source of electromagnetic radiation. So when continuous electromagnetic radiation is passed through a gas or some salt solution. Suppose we have used here some salt solution and this white light is being passed from this salt solution. Okay, means it is source of electromagnetic radiation. Okay, and after passing through this salt solution, what happens? Okay, this electromagnetic radiation is called as transmitted radiation. Initially it was electromagnetic radiation, but as it passed through this salt solution, now it is transmitted, it is being transmitted by this solution. Okay, then when a prism is kept there, so when this transmitted radiation passed through the prism, okay, dark lines was obtained as spectrum. This is the spectrum or absorption spectrum. Spectrum. This is absorption spectrum. Now, why the spectrum obtained is dark in color? Okay, so this can be explained as the electromagnetic radiation, as the electromagnetic radiation, as the electromagnetic radiation passes through the salt solution, okay, as the electromagnetic radiation passes through the salt solution, okay, the corresponding wavelength, gets absorbed by the salt solution, What does this mean? Simply you just think no salt solution is kept here, okay, and only white light is allowed to pass through the prism. Then you will get Vibgyor, and these are colorful. But as I told you, some salt solution is kept, okay, in the way of the electromagnetic radiation. Then this electromagnetic radiation passed through this salt solution, and this salt solution absorbed the corresponding wavelength. Say if it is Vibgyor, then the wavelength, okay, got absorbed by this salt solution. Say if there is green color, then the wavelength corresponding to this green color, okay, got absorbed by this salt solution, okay, and that resulted in dark lines. Okay, so we will say the spectrum obtained by the absorption by the absorption of corresponding wavelength, okay, or the dark line spectrum, okay, the dark line spectrum obtained by the absorption of corresponding wavelength from light when passed through a substance is called as absorption spectrum. Getting what is absorption spectrum? It is the dark line spectrum obtained by the absorption of corresponding wavelength from light when passed through a substance is called as absorption spectrum. Okay. Now, what is difference between absorption spectrum and the emission spectrum? We have discussed these two. Okay, absorption spectrum as well as emission spectrum. Okay, so difference between these are so it is emission spectrum, so it is absorption spectrum. This is given by an excited substance. This is given by an excited substance. Okay, and these are discrete in nature. Getting this? Emission spectrum is given by an excited substance. Okay, I have told you, say it is nucleus, it is n is equal to 1, it is n is equal to 2. So as you will hit this, okay, electrons will get excited, it is n is equal to 1, it is n is equal to 2, and it will jump to higher energy cell. Okay, and electron wants to remain in the lower energy orbit, so again it will jump back from n is equal to 2 n is equal to 1, and during this it will radiate energy. Okay, and this is resulting in emission spectrum. I have told you in earlier lecture. Now it is absorption spectrum. What is absorption spectrum? So in absorption spectrum, what happens? At first, continuous electromagnetic radiation is allowed to pass through a salt solution or a gas. Then corresponding wavelength, means wavelength corresponding to a color is absorbed by the salt solution or the gas, okay, from which it is being passed. Okay, and when the atomic spectrum obtained by the transmitted radiation is obtained, okay, it gives dark lines. Okay, this is absorption spectrum. Okay, one more difference, it gives dark lines and it gives colored lines. Getting the difference? In emission spectrum you get colored lines, and in absorption spectrum you get dark lines. Both gives dark lines. Both are discontinuous. Both are distinct. Okay. Now come to it is emission spectrum of hydrogen atom. Next topic is emission spectrum of hydrogen atom. Emission spectrum of hydrogen atom. Okay, emission spectrum of hydrogen atom. What is this? Here we will be discussing some series, okay, and these are Lyman series, Balmer series, Paschen series, Lyman series, Balmer series, Paschen series, then bracket series, then Puffin series, and finally it is Humphrey series. Okay, we are going to discuss these things. Okay, in this topic means emission spectrum of hydrogen atom. We are going to discuss Lyman series, Balmer series, Paschen series, bracket series, Puffin series, and Humphrey series. Okay. So say it is energy level. Okay. So this is n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, n is equal to 4, n is equal to 5, n is equal to 6, n is equal to 7, dot dot dot. This is n is equal to infinity. Getting this? This is energy level. Okay. This is n is equal to 1, and if you remember, I have told you it is having energy equal to 13 minus 13.6 electron volt. Okay. N is equal to 2 is having energy equal to minus 10.2 electron volt. Then n is equal to 3 is having energy equal to minus 1.5 electron volt. It is having energy minus 0.85 electron volt. Getting this now? So one thing you can, one doubt, okay, I think will be, one doubt will be, sir, this gap is so wide, this gap is, means from n is equal to 1 to n is equal to 2, this gap is so wide, then this gap is less than this, okay, means less wider than this, then as we are going up, okay, gap between two energy levels are decreasing. Getting this now? Means here the gap is widest, then it is decreasing. Why? Because I told you n is equal to 2 is having energy minus 13.6 electron volt, which is very less. So this is increasing energy level as we are going from bottom to top, energy level is being increased. So it is n is equal to 1. N is equal to 1 means what? Its energy is minus 13.6 electron volt, and as it becomes n is equal to 2, its energy becomes equal to minus 10.2 electron volt. Okay, so energy difference here is about 3.4. Okay, about 3.4. Again here energy difference means energy difference will be decreasing. Is it decreasing order? Getting this now? That's why first two are separated by white distance, then this distance is gapping. This distance is or this gap is, we say simply getting smaller and smaller. Okay. Okay. So we are going to discuss one thing. Suppose electrons are jumping from n is equal to 2 to n is equal to 1. Okay. Suppose electrons are jumping from n is equal to 3 to n is equal to 1. Suppose electrons are jumping from n is equal to 4 to n is equal to 1. In this way, from 5 to 1, from 6 to 1, okay, and say from infinity to 1. From infinity to 1. Okay. So all these are what? These are showing wavelength. All these are wavelength. Means wavelength of radiation. Okay. One electron jumps from n is equal to 2 to n equal to 1. Getting this? Just try to remember I told you Vicilius, it is n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, and so on. Okay. So if an electron will jump from higher energy to lower energy, means n is equal to 2 to say n is equal to 1, then it will radiate energy. Okay, it will radiate energy, and it will have a specific wavelength and energy. Getting this now? I have told you earlier. So here electrons are jumping from n is equal to 2 to n is equal to 1, from n is equal to 2 to n is equal to 1. So in doing so, it is radiating energy, and it is associated with some specific value of wavelength and energy. So this is giving the wavelength. This is giving the wavelength, and we can find out this wavelength. I have told you one formula. Okay. I told you 1 by lambda. I am just reminding you that. Okay, means delta E is equal to minus 13.6 z square upon n square, and say if n2 finally it was like n1 square minus z square. Here it was 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Okay, I told you it is Hc by lambda. Hc by lambda. Then I told you multiply and divide this by Hc. So it will become 13.6 z square 1 by n1 square upon 1 by n2 square, like this. Okay. So Hc got cancelled. I told you 1 by lambda is equal to one constant, Rydberg constant R. Okay, R, and it is 1 by n1 square upon 1 by n2 square. Okay. So here we can find out wavelength of this, means when electrons are jumping from n is equal to 2 to n equal to 1. Okay, so what will happen, we will simply write this 1 by lambda is equal to r 1 by n1, n1 is 1, so 1 square minus 1 by n2, n2 here is n is equal to 2, 2 means 2 square, means we will say it will be 1 by lambda is equal to r, okay, minus it will be 1 minus 1 by 4, means it will be equal to r 1 minus 1 by 4 means it will be 3 by 4 into 3 by 4, here it is 1 by lambda. Okay, so we will say lambda is equal to 1 by r into 4 by 3, lambda is equal to 1 by r into 4 by 3. Okay, now you have to remember this value, 1 by r is equal to 911 angstrom, 911 angstrom. Okay, it is equal to 911 angstrom. Okay, so lambda will be equal to 1 by r means 911 angstrom into 4 by 3. Okay, so you can just calculate this, 3 3 ja 9, 3 4 ja, we can say it is approximately 304, so it will give you 1216. Okay, so wavelength of this first line is equal to 1216 angstrom. Okay, and as you will calculate, when from infinity to n is equal to 1, electron is jumping from infinity to n is equal to 1, then it will having wavelength equal to 911 angstrom. Means you can say wavelength of the waves are getting decreased. Here it is, first line is 1216 angstrom, and last line means when electrons are jumping from n is equal to infinity to n equal to 1, then it is having wavelength equal to 911 angstrom. Okay, so this is known as Lyman series. This is known as Lyman series. This is known as Lyman series. What is Lyman series? Whenever electrons jumps from, okay, n is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5 or infinity to n is equal to 1, means electrons have to jump to n is equal to 1. No matters, it means from where it is being jumped. Maybe electrons are being means jumping from n is equal to 2 to n equal to 1, n is equal to 3 to n is equal to 1, n is equal to 4 to n is equal to 1, or from n is equal to infinity to n is equal to 1. Okay, the series you will get is called as Lyman series. Lyman series. Okay, in this way you can also calculate wavelength of this second wave. Wavelength of the second wave will be equal to, here everything will be same, n is equal to 1, here n will be equal to 3, and n3, n3 to n1, so n3. Okay, so here it will be 1 by 3 square means 1 by 9 square means, sorry, 1 by 9, 1 minus 1 by 9 you will get it, 1 by 9 means 9 minus 1, it will be 8 by 9. Okay, so here it will become 8 by 9. Okay, so here it will become 9 by 8, so it will give you lambda will be equal to 9, 11, 11 into 9 by 8, so it will give you 1 0 1. Okay, means this value will be in between 1216 to 91111 angstrom. Okay, so just you have to remember, when electron comes to n is equal to 1 from higher energy level, say n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, n is equal to 4, or n is equal to infinity, then the series formed is called as Lyman series. Okay, the series formed is called as Lyman series. Okay, and when electron will come to this n is equal to 2 from n is equal to 3, n is equal to 4, n is equal to 5, or n is equal to infinity, means electron is coming from n is equal to 3 to n is equal to 2, electron is coming from n is equal to 4 to n is equal to 2, electron is coming from n is equal to 5 to n is equal to 2, electron is coming from n equal to infinity to n is equal to 2, means like this. This is n equal to 2, so this is n equal to 3, n is equal to 4, n is equal to 5, n is equal to 6, n is equal to 7. Okay, so 3 to 1 this wavelength, 4 to 2 this wavelength, 5 to 2 this wavelength, 6 to 2 this wavelength, 7 to 2 this wavelength, infinity to this 2. Okay, so this series of wavelength is called as Balmer series. Called as Balmer series. So here formula for wavelength will be equal to wavelength. Okay, 1 by lambda is equal to Rydberg constant. Okay, multiplied by, you can say here Z is sorry, you can say here it is for hydrogen atom, no, Z will be 1, so directly you can write here 1 by, here it will be N2 square minus 1 by, okay, this can be N3, 4, 5, 6, or infinity. Getting this? Means N2 will be the baseline. Okay, from higher energy level electrons will jump on n is equal to 2, and this series will give you Balmer series. Okay, same thing. If electrons are being jumped from n is equal to 4 to n is equal to 3, from n is equal to 5 to n is equal to 3, from n is equal to 6 to n is equal to 3, from n is equal to 7 to n is equal to 3, from n is equal to infinity to n is equal to 3, then the series of wavelength formed is called as Paschen series. This is called as Paschen series. Getting this? Again we can say if electrons are falling from n is equal to, this is 3 now, 2, 3, n is equal to 5 to 4, 6 to 4, 7 to 4, or infinity to 4, then the series obtained will give you bracket series. Getting this? In the same way we can say when electron will be jumping from n is equal to 6 to n is equal to 5, 7 to 5, 8 to 5, infinity to 5, then it will give you Pfund series, PFUND, Pfund series. Okay. And one more series there, that is called as Humphrey series. Humphrey series. Here electrons will jump from anywhere, okay, which will be higher than n is equal to 6, means n is equal to 7, n is equal to 8, n is equal to 9, n is equal to infinity. Okay, so when electrons jump from n is equal to 7 to 6, n equal to 8 from 6, n is equal to 9 to 6, n equal to infinity to 6, then the series obtained is called as Humphrey series. The series obtained is called as Humphrey series. Got it or not? Okay. So there are total 6 types of series. One is Lyman series, then Balmer series, then Pfund series, then bracket series, then Lyman series, Balmer series, Paschen series, okay, then bracket series, then Pfund series, then finally it is Humphrey series. And what are these series? Simply these are based on excitation of electron. Okay. What is Lyman series? When electron jumps from n is equal to 2 to n equal to 1, n equal to 3 to n is equal to 1, n is equal to 4 to n is equal to 1, n equal to 5 to n equal to 1, or n is equal to infinity to n is equal to 1, then the series of wavelength formed is called as Lyman series. When electrons will fall from n is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6 or infinity to n is equal to 2, it will give you Balmer series, and so on. Okay, you have to remember this: Lyman series, Balmer series, Paschen series, then bracket series, then Pfund series, and finally it is Humphrey series. Okay, and Rydberg equation I have told you earlier. Okay, so in next lecture we will solve numericals upon this series. Okay, we will solve numerical upon this series. Okay, or we can solve one numerical. Okay. Question is, what is the wavelength of light? What is the wavelength of light emitted when the electron in hydrogen atom undergoes transition from an energy level with n is equal to 4 to an energy level with n is equal to 2. Okay, question is, what is the wavelength? We have to calculate wavelength of light emitted when the electron in hydrogen atom, here it is hydrogen atom, undergoes transition from an energy level with n is equal to 4 to energy level n is equal to 2. Getting this? Okay, getting the idea or not? Okay. This is n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, n is equal to 4. It is about hydrogen atom, and it is given in the question that n is equal to 4, here it is n is equal to 2. Okay, so electron is jumping from n is equal to 4 to n is equal to 2, n is equal to 4 to n is equal to 2. Okay, and during this some energy is being released, and means if it is, I told you, if electron is jumping from n is equal to 4 to n is equal to 2, so in doing so it will radiate, means radiation will be given out, and this radiation will be having some specific wavelength, and we have to find that wavelength. Then I have told you Rydberg equation. What is the Rydberg equation? It is 1 by lambda is equal to R into 1 by n1 square upon 1 by, so here n1 will be equal to n2. This is base now. It is Balmer series. It is Balmer series. So n2 square minus 4 n4 square. Electron is jumping from n is equal to 4 to n is equal to 2. So n is equal to 4 here, n is equal to 2 here. Okay. So we will say 1 by lambda is equal to R. Don't write value of R. I have told you the shortcut. Okay. Here n2 means 1 by 2 square. 4 means 1 by 4 square. It will give you R 1 by 4 minus 1 by 16, or it will give you R 16 4 minus 1, or you can say 1 by lambda is equal to R into 3 by 16. Okay, so we can say lambda is equal to 1 by R into 16 by 3, and I have told you 1 by R is equal to 911 angstrom. It is equal to 911 angstrom. Okay, so just put this value, you will get value of lambda, means lambda is equal to 1 by R means 911 angstrom into 16 by 3. So 3 ja 9, 0, say it is 12, 3 4 ja 304 into 16. 304 into 16, it will be 24, 2, 18, 304, 4684, 4864. It will equal to 4864 angstrom. Getting this? So wavelength is equal to 4864 angstrom. So in this way we can solve more problem. This is Balmer series, because electron is jumping from n is equal to 4 to n is equal to 2. N is equal to 2 means it is Balmer series. Okay. Okay, thank you. So in our next video we will be solving some more numericals. Okay, and then we will be discussing Bohr's atomic model. Thank you.